My son come in one day. It's been several years back. I was working out in the garden. I was trying to figure out, what was the best way to do this or do that. I can't remember what it was. It's something to do with planting something. And my son said, "Dad, why do you watch all them YouTube videos to find out the best way to do something and then go out in the garden and do something totally different?" And I told him just like this, because, son, I just want to see what everybody else is doing, because there may be something that I missed. And I do believe I'm doing everything better than what they are. Okay? Now, I was trying to figure out a cool way to do some trellising because I needed trellises, and I just happened to see a picture of some cattle panels that were bent over, and I'm like, man. And I searched and searched and searched and searched for that video again so I could learn how to make those cattle panels, trellises for, I think it was for winter squash. They had them growing all over it, and they had all different kinds of winter squash hanging down inside of the hoops on those cattle panel trellises. I thought that was the neatest thing I ever seen. I was like, man, I would like to emulate that. And then I seen some other videos, and I was like, well, I don't know. I just don't know. And I've seen so many different videos on how tomatoes are grown in greenhouses and this and that and that and this, and how to grow indeterminate tomatoes in greenhouses. And it's just like, well, I emulated some of that, and I come up with my own ideas, and I built trellises, and sometimes I like the way it turned out, and other times I didn't, you know. But what I told him is, son, whenever you go to build something, you don't really know how you want to build it. You've got it in your mind what you want to do. I'll go look at 20 or 30 different YouTube videos and see how 20 or 30 different people do what they're doing. Okay? But don't look at it for the aesthetic parts of it. You go through and you see what those people's results are. At the end of the day, on how sturdy it is and how well it worked and how good of production they had out of their garden with it. Because fads and gimmicks don't put food on the table.